Hi everyone, and and I have, and I am very, and I, okay, it's just forgetting that there. I'm trying to not talk alone there, but today I'm gonna show my first collection of what I have, and this time I'm gonna show my PS3 Game Collection. So, the most of them I have not usually played out there, but for the others I do. So, let's get started. The first game I have, this one is WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I also have this one on the PSP. It's one of the last WWE games for the PSP and PS2. Oh, you could the brightness. Let me. Great. Let me just. Okay, that's better. Okay. It says the WWE universe revolves around you. New physics, and nobody ever plays this one, but try to open this one because it's probably one of my only come on, I try to close the box right. I apologize for the openings and closing boxes of it, so. Yep, that's probably my only WWE game for the PS3 for right now. So. Next game I have is Skate 3. Skate 3, it's probably one of the longer different versions since Tony Hawk's skating. It's like skateboard and like I have not played any other of the skateboard games other than Skate 3. The one is usually tried Skate 2. And then I play like a few Tony Hawk's games like Underground and Pro Skater. That's the greatest hits box, so. So, that's the. Oops. Try to cover. That's the Skate Share pack. Try to cover the codes up, so that's the manual. Very impressive disc on the detail. It's probably right after the one that I have tried, so yeah. It's not my newest one out there. Right, here's the next one. Single player, based on the movie. It's based on the movie and the board game called Battleship. Battleship, I have not played this in like a long time. I have started playing on On probably 2016. I played it in 2016, I think. I don't remember what date I had played, but whatever. I have read this like in like the Game Informer magazine, and I have not seen this a lot of gameplay rather than I played it usually. That's the out of the one, but I don't know why. It's one of Hasbro's. It's one of Hasbro's board games and movies and what other kind of stuff. Here's my complete edition. That's GTA 4 and episodes from Liberty City. They're all three exact same stories. Living in the worst city of America. So that's GTA 4 and the episodes from Liberty City. It also has a different kind of collection of GTA 4 and episodes from Liberty City, including the regular GTA 4 and the two GTA 4 episodes, which doesn't require GTA 4, but on the download, like, you need GTA 4 to play these, but yep. That's the travel guide, and that's actually the manual. That's one of the backiest grounds in the start of GTA 4. And finally, I have this very large map of the city. It is named the Big Apple. But in the Big Apple, it is more like a kind of a different detail to the reality. So here's the whole map. As you can see, this is a whole entire details to which kind of destination points you're on, like where you're at, and then where you can go for it. So yeah. Oh, and that's the neighborhoods. That was right there. So that's the whole map of this one. This next one I'm going to show is Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3. I have played Spider-Man 3 on the PS2, and these cutscenes are like more like down. Like, most of the cutscenes are actually downside in graphics. Like, you can't go in there like PS2, Wii, and PSP, and like you cannot do anything else. Like, you can't like get in the Daily Bugle, and you can't do anything else. You're just outside out there, and then like you're in a black or a regular suit. That is based on the movie. Same disc design. And here I have the Street Fighter 4 trilogy or collection or whatever you want guys to call it. Doesn't matter. So this is Street Fighter 4, the first installment of this. came with it had more more new characters, more stages, and any immersive new features like these focus attacks and ultra combos, and the returning EX moves are like the ones. And that's the one. That's Super Street Fighter 4. And I upgraded this to Ultra Street Fighter 4 since I don't need the next Ultra Street Fighter 4 disc. So that's the disc ones. So, but I have all of these characters. I have all of the characters in that there. And then the last one is Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Which on the PS exclusive content, they include two characters from the Sony franchise, including the Cat and Cole McGrath from Infamous. Which is probably what I'm going to show you later on or in the next part. I don't know, but that's the good use of there. So that's the Street Fighter 4 collection. And this one is Tekken 6. The 2006 arcade game imported in Japan, and then in the 2008 called Bloodline Rebellion, and which added two more characters, and finally ported to the console version in 2009. So it says here the Best of E3 Game Pro. You can't read it right. It also had the story mode, which is not in the arcade. And then we have Tekken Tag Tournament 2. This is an extra added cover to the other side, but it's in 2010, the year right after the console version of Tekken 6. 2010 with a few versions of Tekken Tag Tournament 2, including Unlimited and the original. Then tag team action, just like the 1999 game of Tekken Tag Tournament, but that's the disc one out there. But that's the original cover for Tekken Tag Tournament. Next up, I have the Final Fantasy 13 series, which I did in my year-end marathon. I did two of them in my year-ending marathon, which is 13.2 and 13.3 Lightning Returns. It's a different scenario of the 13 series. But I did play one of these characters in Dissidia. I have seen the gameplay of Dissidia, Final Fantasy and Dissidia 12. So, this is the original one in 2009, right after Bayonetta and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Not going to show the back. there you see one of the other extra characters in one of the extra characters in Dissidia NT. So that's 13-2, which are the characters are Sarah and Noelle and most of the others, Lightning, Vanille, and Hope, which is probably in a new light style and a returning one, and then finally 13-3, and that's the main character, Lightning, from the 13 series, and a playable character as Dissidia 12 and NT. So one new character and most of the returning series for the Perfostraphus, because it's not a good situation. This next one is Splinter Cell Blacklist. It's a Tom Clancy's. It's another different franchise to Metal Gear Solid. In fact, this is probably one of the most different types out there. Like in Metal Gear Solid 4, which it has on Metal Gear Online, but you only play Metal Gear Online in the Phantom Pain Metal Gear Solid 5. So that's the Spies and Mercs, then that's the 3D experience, which is like the prologue. And that's the coldest one out there. It's one of the Batman games. I have Arkham City in the Game of the Year, but I have the Game of the Year, which are like they're both in them. So you can see these different covers. They're very different. And that's why they have this different back cover. Like for this one, that's Robin, like as a playable character in challenge mode. Oops. That's the same one out there, but and that's the catalog for the extra content and the manual. And I'll show you the different kind of it. Game of the Year. Game of the Year. Sorry for the receipt out there. And this next one is Batman Arkham Origins. Batman Arkham Origins is it's one of the stories before Arkham Asylum, right back then. And this is pretty kind of bad how the Wii U version doesn't have multiplayer on it. So the Wii U version has only had the main story, the main campaign, and the challenge mode. That's it. Good thing about this version of Batman Arkham Origins in the PS3, by the way, they have the Nightfall pack. Let me show you that. this is the Nightfall pack, which you can't see in the. It's probably locked in cop. Nightfall pack. So that's the free DLC content. Isn't exclusive to PS3. And there's more out there. They have Legend skins from the past ones, including Arkham Asylum and more. And that's the Deathstroke, the Nemesis. This is a character like exclusively for Street Fighter Cross Tekken in this game, Infamous, so I have the collection of 2 of them. I have not. I play like I didn't play the demo of Infamous because the demo no longer exists in the store. But I think the second one, the demo of the second one, I think still exists or no longer exists. I don't know. Tell me in the comments. That's the Festival of Blood, and you have extra ones, and that's. See, that's the Infamous 2 background. I bought the Saloon one when I got the PS3, like in Christmas 2012, and 1 month after that. These are the 2 story ones, and that's Rainbow Six Vegas. I played the PSP version. It's not a kind of fun out there like PSP. Pretty not. It's like a small amount, and then pass into the stories, and then furthermore the clips from the different kind of mission intro of that. So PSP version, you play as Brian and Sean, 2 of them. In this version, you play as the other characters, Logan and more of the characters out there. And then we have Rainbow Six Vegas 2. This is what they'll like worth of. They haven't made that a single Rainbow Six game like for the past few years until the canceled game Patriots, and that's why they came up with online only Rainbow Six Siege. Out of the latest version, it's like there are many kinds of stuff out there. I don't get why, but yep. And right there, I'm going to show a few EA Sports games because I don't want to worry about many others too much. These are the 2 games in there: Madden 13 and NHL 13. They're after the ones of the 12 in latest version. So Wii U has a pretty lot of different kinds of stuff as well out there. That's 13. I've seen the playable demo version of NHL 15. And finally NHL 14. One of my last NHL games to play on the PS3, because 15 has the same graphics on the PS3. It's not good. Very not good. It's the same ones. And finally, in the first part of it, that's what I'm gonna... I don't have much of the time to do this one, but anyway. This is one of the rip outs to Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL. Very different. It's PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale for the PS3 and PS Vita. And the DLC has 4 more characters, and probably one from Dead Space from EA. And then what they have. You see here, that's main characters. And here's all the characters, including a few guest characters. Like a few of them, yes. That's Raiden from Metal Gear Rising and Heihachi from Tekken. And Big Daddy from BioShock. Not a kind of a rip in here, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 gameplays of the PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale and Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion XL. I might or might not. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's part 1. That's part 1. That's part 1 of my PS3 collection. That's my nice up there, but I can't explain why. So that's part 1 of my PS3 collection. I'll do the more parts later on, so. And if you want to see doing the gameplay of any of these ones or any other ones in in part 2, I would be appreciated in there. I could see more times out there. I'm pretty surprised Batman Arkham Origins is still online. I don't get it. Why? I played it 2 months ago or more months ago. That's for sure. So, yep. That is it for this part of the collection. I'll do more of that in part 2. And if necessary, I might do a little other collection of a little different stuff just to be kind of this one. So that's the part of that. Part 2 is coming up, which I'll show the more parts of it. And then I'll go from this one. There is the reviews of that and see how it goes.